it's Carly and I'm back again with another edition of What I Found at Fanboys. Before we take a look at what I found at Fanboys this week, I want to remind you all to join us this Saturday at our new location at the Northeast Mall in Hurst, Texas. We will be welcoming Yellow Power Ranger Tracy Lynn Cruz and the voice of Kid Goku and Kid Gohan, Stephanie Nadolny. They will be meeting and greeting fans and signing autographs from noon until 6, and we really look forward to showing off our brand new location. So make sure to meet us there, and we look forward to seeing you. So without further ado, we are going to be taking a look today at something I found at one of my first visits at Fanboys and have just been waiting for the perfect opportunity to talk about it. And once again, the perfect opportunity came when Playmates announced that they are going to be rebooting this line of figures with updated packaging and updated articulation. It's just a wonderful time to be a Star Trek fan. I have been picking up these Star Trek Next Generation figures at Fanboys. I think over 3 visits I was able to find several figures. The first time I went, I was able to find Jean-Luc Picard, Commander Worf, and Deanna. So these were the first ones that I found, and then I was looking at the back and I was like, okay, I want to try to track all of these down. These action figures are not incredibly rare. They actually kind of pop up a lot in resale markets and at conventions. So as I've gone on subsequent visits, as the stands and booths at Fanboys have restocked, I've been able to find even more. On my next visit, I found Dr. Crusher, Lieutenant Commander LaForge, and finally, Whoopi, my most favorite Guinan. So I have quite a few of them that I've picked up so far. There are a lot more to collect, and there are other, obviously, generations of Star Trek that you can pick up, and Playmates, the company who made these figures, they still actually do action figures like this. I think that nowadays we know Playmates a lot more for doing toddler type toys. And they do that, they've always done that. But they also were in action figures, and now they're bringing this line back in a big way. So what we can look forward to with this next generation of the next generation of Star Trek figures is reworked packaging. They're gonna be using a similar design to what we saw originally, but with updated, brighter coloring, and I think there will be a holographic panel on these. The action figures themselves will have, I believe, more points of articulation and have updated paint schemes. We know that right now the supply chain is struggling. We know that the cost of materials are going up, and I know that toy companies are doing everything they can to keep getting toys into our hands at affordable, reasonable prices, but they simply can't produce at the rate that they always have unless they start raising prices. So the only options are for us to just suck it up, accept higher prices, 2, buy resell exclusively, like at places like Fanboys or at conventions, or 3, reduce the amount of materials needed to make high quality toys by moving to a predominantly 375 market, which I think would be an interesting move. I don't know that that's a possible shift that everyone would be interested in, but when you take a highly beloved brand like Star Trek and rework some of these classic favorite toys in a way that can make them more playable, more affordable, and more fun, when companies like Super 7 are really just giving us watered down versions of that, they're giving us like the most basic look at a character without really giving us the articulation that we like to see. It's more of a statue than a playable figure. This could be something that we see trending a little bit more. Now, Star Wars has always had 375 action figures, and we've always loved those. He-Man action figures have always come on a slightly smaller 4.5 or 5-inch scale, but the 6-inch action figure has sort of dominated everybody's collector space, and now that things are just more expensive and there's no sign of anything changing really soon, it'll be really, really interesting to see if the reworking of classic favorite figures like these is something that we begin to see with our DC action figures, our Marvel action figures, our G.I. Joes, which also classically came in 3.75s back in the day and still do. I just really can't wait to see what these figures look like. They should be coming out in July of 2022, and accessories like vehicles, ships, and dioramas will be coming out in 2023. So keep your eyes out to find out more about how the market changes as far as 375 figures gaining popularity versus 6-inch action figures. And keep visiting places like Fanboys Marketplace and your local conventions to pick up these classic versions of these figures so that you have a base for comparison when the new thing comes out. I hope you guys have enjoyed this brief look at my Star Trek figures, and I'd love to know what you guys think about the coming environment for action figure toys. Do you think that toys will get smaller? Do you think we'll just get less accessories? Do you think they'll scrimp on packaging? Or is this just something that is a one-off with a revamping of a 375 and everybody will just keep doing what they're doing already? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave those in the comments below, and I will be back on Friday with a brand new video. Please don't forget to join us again on Saturday in Hearst for our grand opening event. We can't wait to see you there, and as always, stay tuned to Fanboys Marketplace on Instagram, Twitter, our website, and here on YouTube to know all the events that you need to know. Have a great day, and we will see you on Friday with another one. Bye!